So before this video starts, I thought I would let you guys know I actually started up another channel. It's called Throwaway, and the first video is actually up on the channel now. It's called Why Do People Hate Logic? So if you're interested in that kind of content at all, feel free to check it out. Link will be down in the description down below. But thank you guys for your supporting me, and let's get into the video. So I made a video about a year ago called 5 easy to run PC games, and that did fairly well, so I figured you guys would want 5 more easy to run PC games. So with that said, let's get into number 5. Coming in at number 5 is going to be World of Warcraft, and I honestly don't know how I forgot this on my original list because World of Warcraft is the best MMO out, and I think you can say that with confidence now that World of Warcraft, at least in my opinion, is the best MMO that has ever been created. The only issue I have with the game though is that it is going to charge you, I think, $15 a month to play, so that puts a lot of players off, but with tons of content and tons of hours being able to be put into this game, I think it's personally worth the price. World of Warcraft has been out a very long time, and it's been receiving update after update after update, and they've actually raised the graphics, making them a lot better. But surprisingly, this game is still very easy to run, so even if you have a toaster, you can still go around the huge world in World of Warcraft. It's an absolutely amazing game, something that you can put a lot of time into, and if you like grinding, then this is the game for you. There is tons of grinding in World of Warcraft. There's lots of funs to be had with friends. World of Warcraft overall is possibly the best MMO that has ever existed, and it's definitely worth checking out if you're interested at all. Also, I believe you can play up to level 20 if you want to check it out for free, so that's also something to note, see if you can run the game. The only problem though is the game is fucking huge. I think it's like 40-50 gigs, so keep that in mind. But yes, World of Warcraft, number 5, definitely a game you should be checking out, especially if you have a toaster. So coming in at number 4 is going to be Garrys Mod. And Garrys Mod is one of the best games that I've played in a very long time. Garrys Mod was one of those games when I had my toaster of an HP laptop. I was playing Garrys Mod a lot, and that's how I ended up racking up over 100 hours in this game. The game is fairly cheap, it goes on sale a lot, and like I said, it can be run on any shitty laptop that you guys out there probably have, because if you're watching a video on easy to run PC games, you probably have a horrible laptop like I used to. Garrys Mod is an awesome game because the community continues to add things to the game. There's so many different game modes. You can play like RP game modes where you're like living out a life and stuff, and then you can do like Death Run, Trouble in Terrorist Town, which is another really popular game mode in Garrys Mod. But there's just tons to do, and there's a lot of content in there for a very cheap game that actually runs very easily. And that's what I'm looking for on this list. Games with just a lot of content and that will get you a lot of playability, because those are the games I like. I think this game brings a lot of bang for your buck. It's also easy to run and something that I definitely recommend checking out. Number 3 on this list is going to be Rocket League, and if you're playing this game on PC, then I recommend that you buy a controller. You can obviously play this game with keyboard and mouse, but it's definitely designed for a controller, and I believe the game even tells you that before you purchase it and when you purchase it, that you should probably have a controller while you're playing this game. But Rocket League is pretty much soccer with cars, and it's really fun to play. This once again is another game that you're going to want to have friends with, but it can be competitive, it can be fun, it can be downright stupid at times, but Rocket League in the end of the day is a lot of fun. Also, this game is very easy to run. I have a lot of friends who I play Rocket League with who also have very shitty computers, and they have told me that Rocket League actually runs really well, which is good to see because it was originally on consoles, and it's good to see that games from consoles to PC can actually be ported correctly. But Rocket League is definitely a lot of fun. It's fairly cheap too. I think it's around 10-20 bucks. So definitely go check out Rocket League. It's a very fun game, definitely something I recommend, and your toaster should be able to run it. Number 2 is going to be Overwatch, and this is one I question because I feel you need a mediocre PC to run this game. It's very well optimized, and I think that's why I'm going to put it on this list. Overwatch is a amazing 5v5 competitive game similar to games like TF2 and in the competitive nature of CSGO. Overwatch is a ton of fun with you being able to play as a different hero, all of which kind of complement each other well, and the game can get very competitive, and once again is another game that you can put a ton of time into. This game is made by Blizzard, who is known for making very good games and also known for making the most popular MMO of all time, and number 5 on this list, World of Warcraft. Also, when a game is made by Blizzard, that means to me at least that the game is going to continually being updated, it's going to be great, and you know what? I'm kind of a Blizzard fanboy. I'm sorry about that. I like the Diablo games, I like World of Warcraft, I like Overwatch, I like Heroes of the Storm. Dude, I pretty much like every single game that is on Battle.net right now. Overwatch is one of the most fun games I've played recently, and it's definitely one of the most popular games in the gaming community right now, and if you're not playing it already, what are you doing? Go check it out. Go check out Overwatch. It is definitely well worth the money. money, and it is fairly easy to run. Maybe if you have a toaster, you can't run it, but if you have a mediocre PC, you should be perfectly fine. Coming in at number 1, the only game that I think could possibly be better than Bad Rats, which was number 1 on our last list, is going to be Cory in the House on the Nintendo DS. And you're probably wondering right now, Chosen One, why are you picking a DS game for your top 5 easy to run PC games? Well, that is because you can actually emulate the game on the PC, and Cory in the House on the DS, on the PC, via an emulator, is one of the greatest games that I have ever played. It's actually pretty much based off the anime Cory in the House. If you guys have ever seen it, I recommend checking it out. It is probably the #1 anime out right now. Cory in the House on the DS is a riveting tale of Cory, aka Kyle Massey is who he's portrayed by, and he pretty much goes around, he's in the White House. What more could you want out of a game? What more could you want out of a game? I think that's all that needs to be said about Cory in the House on the DS via emulator on the PC, and yes, that is a long name, but check out Cory in the House. It is my #1 easy to run game on the PC. It is an absolute blast, and you know, it's based off one of my favorite animes. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button because, you know, YouTube is pretty much AIDS lately, and the only way to get videos shared and get recommended by YouTube is to like the videos and leave a comment. So if you could do those 2 things, that would be great. And if you dislike the video for some odd reason, hit that dislike button. And if you're new, how about you subscribe? And what are some other games that I might have missed that should have been on this list? Feel free to tell me in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc., and as always, peace out.